It's surprisingly easy to get Google Analytics set up with Gridsome. So this is a project that I've been working on. It's just been something I could use to play with Gridsome, and it's got a live website as well, blog.beautiful.life. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is just say npm install at gridsome/plugin-google-analytics. And we might actually add the save flag as well. There we go. So let's get that installed. And while that's happening, let's set up what we need to do to actually use this plugin. So I'm going to come to the plugin section of my gridsome.config file, add a new object in there and say use, and basically the exact same thing. Gridsome/plugin-google-analytics. There we go. And now pretty much every Gridsome plugin is going to take in some options as well. So let's go ahead and do that. And the only option we need to set this up is the ID, which we're going to get in a second from Google Analytics. All right, so let me just start this server. Actually, we probably don't even need to run a server to test this. Now let's open our browser. And here I've just gone to analytics.google.com. You might need to set up an account. If you need to, then get that done. Now, if we come down to admin over here, and then we go over to create property. A property is kind of like a website. And we're going to create a website property. And this one's going to be called Beautiful Life Blog. And the URL is blog.beautiful.life. And then the industry, I'm just going to put, should be one for education or teaching. Yeah, there we go. Put in your time zone. I'm in Australia, more specifically Melbourne, and then click on create. So that'll take a second to create. And now all we need is this thing right here. So I'm going to copy that, go back and whack it straight in there. Done. Now we can say git add dot git commit with a message of added analytics. We'll say Google Analytics to be more specific. There we go. Now we can just say git push. And I currently have this set up with Netlify. So if I open a new tab and put in Netlify, I'm just going to log in there. This is really cool. Check this out. If I go to my blog page, you'll notice that it's currently building. So it's automatically detected that I've pushed some new code and it's running all of the build processes in the background. So you can actually follow along here and watch as it builds. But I'm going to skip all of that and just show you the end product. There we go. We can see here that the site is now live. So I'm going to scroll up, go back to here, blog.beautiful.life, and there we go. We can open it up here. And just to see that it's working, I can now jump into analytics. Let's go to the home page. That's going to load up for us. And we can see here when I'm viewing the page. So see, we've got those two page views there. If I refresh the page, we should get another page view. And there we go. We got a second page view. All right, so that's it. That's how you set up Google Analytics using Gridsome. And by the way, you can throw in a bunch of other options. So I've got the docs down here. What we can actually do is go to the View Analytics plugin, because that's what's being used behind the scenes. And then you can have a look at what else is available to you. So that's pretty cool as well. But for a simple setup, this will do. So I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. As I always do, see you in a future video.